Fairness only means equal if and only if equal means equity. The equation would look like this: F equals E if and only if E equals EQ. F is fairness, E is equal, EQ is equity. To be fair is to be equitable. Equitable means doing things of commensurate measure. That is what underlies the idea behind creating the right spaces. It is about how we create equitable spaces so that by the time Black brothers and sisters are standing on their own platforms, they are standing height wise, breadth wise, opportunity wise, capacity wise, capability wise, and on an equitable standing with their white counterparts, thus creating the opportunity for cross pollination that is durable, helpful, and mutual, so to speak. Grace brings mutuality and it is beautiful. Mutuality is an end game that brings with it a freedom of choice. Every time an engagement is on mutual terms, it explains a freedom to engage or disengage. It essentially means each part came on their own free will and consent. The spaces we create or enter or leave voluntarily are situated on platforms that are equitable and mutual. Mutuality in integration. Mutuality is critical to real integration. By the way, I like the word integration. Words like diversity and inclusion are beautiful words, but they have been overused. In our minds, they sometimes conjure something legalistic. For many, diversity and inclusion involves just bringing all the pieces together, regardless of the form and fit, and then let the fittest survive. Effective mingling is not about gathering the pieces together. It's more about giving the pieces the platforms each one requires to blossom to its fullness. So beyond the bringing together, it involves the support, infrastructure, and the ecosystem that is required to be put in place. Just like in mutuality, you have mutual benefits. Integration implies things getting into each other in order that the whole benefits. In order to facilitate this, there must be equity. To engage mutually requires that the engaging parties are stable in their own rights. Party A is confident and knows what is good for Party A, same as Party B, both making a deliberate decision to engage. Those are the spaces where integration lives and thrives. You see, grace brings mutual appreciation and engagement that leads to healthy integration. It was this process I saw in action in the water filter sales story. For those like my mother who have mastered it, it is fascinating to watch. It's amazing to watch them bring it to life. The pedestal of grace. Grace allows interactions that lift people up. Lifting people up typically creates a specific set of activities. These activities need to flourish. Grace creates the pedestal that facilitates the pull-up, the elevation, the equivalent access, the equal opportunities, and more. If that pedestal means more education, a scholarship that allows acceleration, access to the things that are not available or not distributed, putting the right tools around a person. For a group or collective, it may mean making their schools better, providing the infrastructure to place the right ladders or even assistance in climbing these ladders, etc., etc., etc. That is what the pedestal of grace means. The pedestal of grace helps you up to your full potential. You see, grace has a texture. and a character. These ultimately allow for mutual beneficiaries. That is why it is so important to create spaces that ultimately develop the personalities that engage in ways that are complete, whole, and equitable. Thank you.